Wolves lose 115-102 to the Bucks at home to drop to 4-5. The Bucks are undefeated. They are now 8-0. They have probably the best player in the world on their team in Giannis. Despite how good they are, I'm still leaving that game very disappointed. Especially, I was actually in the building for that game. The Wolves had a lot of chances to really make that a game and win that one. But they have plenty of issues, and they're still not put together as a team. I'm going to start with positives again today, and then I can just regress into my sadness and disappointment. I liked how the offense started today, how we actually played. We didn't execute and make the shots that we should, but we got good looks. That was most of the first quarter. It's like, okay, we're getting really good looks. That's because we were running pick and roll. We initiate a lot with D'Lo, getting screens from Gobert to start the game, and D'Lo is making a couple shots early, and those were really the only shots he made. Another terrible shooting night, 3 of 15. D'Lo has been brutal to start the season, and he did okay to start the game, and then we stopped running things through him, and he was worthless. And Gobert was setting a ton of screens in the first quarter, which got everyone open. That's the offense that I want to see a lot of the time, with some off-ball movement mixed in there as well, and a bunch of Ant drives and Ant can ISO because he's just that talented. And we kind of saw that in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, we saw a lot of off-ball offensive sets that got us a lot of really good shots, but the Wolves just can't make anything right now. For as spotlighted as the Lakers got for their three-point shooting to start the year, the Wolves have kind of been that bad. Like, we've had several three-point nights in the teens, in the 20s. Tonight we shot 27%, while the Bucks shot 45%. The Bucks got a lot of wide-open looks, which is a problem with the Wolves' defense, as they're helping a ton on drives, even though you would think hopefully Gobert can anchor the rim, but that's not really happening, so we're over-helping and then getting wide-open threes for the other team. They're making them. When we get wide-open threes, we are not. We don't have a lot of good spot-up shooters, especially true for D'Lo and Jalen Noel, my man. He can't make a catch-and-shoot three for his life. I don't know what it is. He's good at mid-range, good at pull-ups, can't make catch-and-shoot threes. He still had a pretty good night, but Finch doesn't think it's a possibility to give him a chance when our offense is struggling for whatever reason. And minute dispersal was just odd tonight. Jaden McDaniels was our best scorer efficiently because he was making shots. He was only 4 or 5 because he was only on the floor for 17 minutes and not in foul trouble tonight. I assume he just got pulled because he had some bad turnovers. He did tonight. But we needed someone to make shots tonight. And McDaniels is one of our best catch-and-shoot shooters. And then instead I just watched catch-and-shoot three just clank and clank and clank, and we just didn't make anything open. And missed a bunch of open layups in the fourth quarter. And while that was going on, Giannis just decided to go beast mode. Naz Reid blocked him on a play, and we got some momentum. I think he got a dunk right after the block. Naz had a pretty good game overall. And then Giannis is like, oh, Naz is making some strides against me? Okay, I'm going to make him look like a puny little ant. Here's my triple-double. Here's 6 straight possessions where I end up getting us a basket, either from me bullying my way to the rim or getting someone else a wide-open look. Gobert tried to guard him tonight. I can't blame Gobert. It just doesn't matter who's guarding him at this point. Oh, and there's one specific moment that I absolutely have to talk about. The Bucks are on an 8-0 run. There was multiple runs where the Wolves would eventually get it kind of close, and then the Bucks would be like, oh no, we're bumping this thing back up to 17 points. Y'all ain't shit. In one of those runs, the ball swings over to Gobert at the top of the key with 10 seconds on the shot clock, and he shoots a 3. And that ball is 4 feet short on the fucking air ball that I could not believe that this man just shot. I sat there in dismay for minutes. I couldn't pay attention to the game. I was in shock to see Gobert pull that 3, and the outcome was just as expected. But to do that in the middle of a run, to go that far out of your comfort zone and make the entire arena be what is your problem, is just gross. God, that was just stunning and terrible, which are words I wish I didn't have to say so much with this team. Oh my God.